YouTube. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And there is much to see to, but before I get too far... Yeah, shut up. I need to jump out of the game so that you'll... Yeah, not the biggest deal anyway. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm good now. So, I haven't done too much in between the prior stream and this one, but now that we have a couple different objectives, as far as what we can see to next... Hang on a sec, is it moving the way it should? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry, I was tabbed out of it for a second. Still, we have a couple points that we can go hunting for what we need for the main story over in that direction, I believe. But, even though we've got that to look forward to, we also are going to eventually have a bunch of Ascension quests because, let's be honest, we have a bunch of people we'll need to see to, which some of them will be attended to by just attending to the main story, although I think at this point it's just... Oh, actually, I can go find Lanzas somewhere. Either way, so there's a couple in here that'll involve going and dealing with the main story, but still, in spite of that, there's still plenty to see to as a result of just building up to this point. And with any luck, we'll be able to get through it without too much issue, right? Although I suppose time will tell. But, that in mind, the objective for today is to just start whittling those down. And if I get a chance to go off to the main story thread, go into either of those places and attend to what I need to for the main story. If we get the chance, cool. If not, we'll just carry on as we are. So, anybody I need to worry about in chat? Oh, hey, Overmesh. Lovebirds or Find Lanza's side story? Yeah, it makes sense to go after either of them. I mean, I named the stream Making the Rounds, so I think I'll stop by Colony 9 before I go hunting for Lance's side story, but we are here to take care of that quest. Let me just mark it as the active one real quick. I'm a little afraid of what this is going to entail, but we'll see what happens, right? Still, let's talk to people while we're out here. I know Shania has been working hard, in deepest earnest, yet for all she did, no tide of fate of which I could e'er dream would suffer me to raise our city fair. Truly, I feel bitter for her fate, and worried gravely for House Reed's repute. Yeah, that'll be curious to watch unfold. Your victory over Mobius will certainly be wonderful grist for my literary mill. You're writing another novel? Ah, this wouldn't be a novel, rather a chronicle. I want to depict you all just as exactly you are, unvarnished. Yes, it'll be a true masterwork, shaking the world so hard that it'll echo down to the ages. Ha! The future is bright, my friends. Alrighty then. What will happen if you don't beat Mobius and Mobius beats you? Don't worry, we won't lose, I promise. Really? Well, I hope so. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm sure of it. Alrighty then. Okay, just up that way for the quest then, huh? Alrighty, here goes nothing, I guess. Oh, hello, even more people to talk to. I guess there's a lot of commotion after seeing Tasena's side quest. Ever seen Hope's Rest? Yeah, we have actually. Way back when, our founders lived there, but a catastrophic attack scattered them far and wide. Those blasted Agnians made use of their castle and that opportunity, and took the land for themselves. If we ever got that fertile land back, the folk here in the city would live a lot better, that's for sure. Yeah, pretty much, huh? That makes sense. I'd known Shania since I was little. I always felt bad that she was being compared to her sister, Titania, but I was always told to mind my own business. I could see how tough it was to be a kid from the Six Houses. Should have tried to do more. I lost my family in the war too, but Romero has been very good to me. He's been so unbelievably kind. We mourned together, laughed together. That's how we rode out the bad times. Shania and the Reeds are no different. They've lost family too. The Reeds have their family honor and status, and Shania must have been a mess. I bet there were a lot of conflicts.
The head of the Six Houses lives here. Don't embarrass yourselves.
Is that a suggestion? Because we'll probably find a way to embarrass ourselves anyway. Oh, okay, quest done. I guess I'm not allowed to talk to that other person. Looks like we're getting somewhere. We've got to start thinking about our next move, so keep contact to a minimum. Got it. Oh. Huh. See you then. This ought to be good. You're home. I'm sorry I didn't go to meet you. No problem. It's only a flying visit. Oh, it is it? Anyway, I see you've brought your friends, so I'll get dinner. Oh, but first, let me introduce myself. I'm Rosanna. Pleased to meet you. Well... Oh, I know who you are. He never shuts up about you. Really? Don't flatter yourselves. That doesn't make us buddies, got it? Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's go. What's with all this bluntness? Aren't you supposed to at least like this woman? What do you say to that, Gray? But it's true, we are partners, to put it in terms you'd understand. Oh, before I forget, a work thing came up for you, Gray. What thing? Request from Monica. I'll take you there. Monica? Monica and I are good friends. This way, just follow me. Alrighty then.
Always nice to see a new face.
This'll end well. I wonder what that quest over there is. I'll have to go hunting for that later.
Would you believe it?
I would. Maybe. I feel sorry for Shania. Not that she'd want my pity. Nice and short, huh? Respectable. So how's your day going, chap? Alrighty. Oh, yet more people to talk to. This is what I get for doing Xenoblade quest. Oh hey, Monica! How are you doing? I'll do everything I can to support you. If you defeat Mobius in the battle ahead, you'll finally set the world straight. I'm counting on you. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I'm Wamba. How are you holding up? So how's life in the city? I'd say I've gotten used to it. Now I'm feeling better. Maybe it's time I start lending a hand with the salvaging. That's a great idea. Something tells me you'll be a real sparking scavenging genius. What? Why do you say that? I wasn't thinking I'd do much actual salvaging. I was going to help out as a guard, I meant. Well, even so. If you're making yourself useful, I doubt anyone will complain. How are you doing? We weren't strong enough to stop a Mobius on our own. I'm still bitter about that. If we're going to protect the city, we're going to have to come up with something else. Just a bit. No matter. Alright. Oh! Right back into it. Cool. Where are you going, Rosanna? Here is fine. No pun? Rosanna, you come! We waiting for you! And you bring Gray, too! Wait, was that a ploy to get him... Oh boy. I did. What's going on? Mr. Samon, do you want something from us? That's right! Drum Drum is apprentice of Samon, and we have favor to ask. It true. Out with it then. Please allow Drum Drum to explain. Right now, Drum Drum and Master Pawn working on Leibniz repair and getting ship ready. A very important job, ordered by Monica. Okay, so it was pseudo-false pretenses, got it. Get to the point. We're having trouble lately. We have troubling lack of material in recent day. Do you want us to scrounge some up for you? Not long and short of it. So this kind of stuff is your job too? I thought it was just to point guns at us. So what are these materials you need? Oh, you know Hollis the doctor? What about him? He has some things in store that these two would like you to get hold of. What, go to the doctor's? Could you not have just gone and done that yourselves? When we walk out in public, there are always annoying people who say all kinds of things to us. They do, don't they? And then you have the conservatives and the hardliners. So we'd like to ask you to do it. What is this? It's sending out suitably powerful friends to do a job for you to keep annoying loudmouths quiet. That's what it is. If Gray's on the case, people will think twice about interfering, yes? Yes, exactly. I'll go too. There are things I'd like to talk about. Okay. Then we'll go too. Glad to hear it. my husband can be a little tactless, so I'd appreciate it if you help him. You talk too much. Let's go.
Always nice
I'm
to see a
already
new
seeing
face.
how the dynamic is playing out, and it makes perfect sense. Oh, Shania. She was the pitiable child of a downtrodden house. But whatever happened, it doesn't change the fact that she was a citizen of the city, one of us. Monica and I should have noticed what was taking place. It's truly regrettable. Yeah, not much you can
Would you
do, though, in
believe it?
hindsight. What are you up to? It's about time someone gave Mobius what for, isn't it? Now, it's like the very thing that I dreamed of as a youngster is coming true. And that's to give Mobius a good thrashing. Let's drink to that, and with gusto. You know what? I'm good. Why do I get the feeling Senna could hold her liquor if it came down to it? After Lovebirds, you can find Gray's Ascension quest? Alright, we'll have to check that out then. Is that why you've been pressing me on this? That would make sense, I suppose. Although, I don't know if you would necessarily need to say that directly, because in theory, it should be listed down here, right? Yep. Should be no need to press on that then. Still, we'll see what the time permits tonight. I do intend to go make the rounds, so that'll be the primary focus regardless. Ah, you lot. What's going on? We came to take the stuff back to Samon's place. Where is it? Wow, he doesn't beat around the bush. Ah, Gray, I didn't see you there. You kinda picked up the materials you have. Rosanna too, eh? Got yourself a real troublemaker here, folks. What kind of trouble? Rosanna, you're a right firecracker. I guess I can't refuse, given the debt I owe you. Let's package in with the Prato. Hand over the goods and we'll go. Okay, fine. We'll get it delivered to you, don't you worry. Thank you, Doctor. Should we really be doing this? Nothing to worry about. I'll send it to you by a route that no other factions will be watching. Then let's get back. No, Gray, wait. There's something I want you to do. Take down some pepitos on the Great Sword's hilt, and get me some medicine ingredients. I'm short-staffed at the minute, and it's hard to keep our ingredients stocked up. I can do that. I'll get it done soon. I'd like to chat with a good doctor a while, so you be careful out there, okay? We'll go with you. It'll be easy with all of us on the case. Sure, why not? Don't sound so enthusiastic.
Would you believe it?
I would. Alrighty, back to the Great Sword. Alright, that keeps things simple. Look at Rosanna's age. There's an wow, that's an age gap and a half. Not the most absurd to be fair, but damn. Alrighty, so what do we need to clear out? Pepitos? Oh, they're marked out. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. They're Pepitos, which means it'll be pain to deal with them all. Oh yeah, actually, are you just working on this class, or are you just focused on... Well, to be fair, I'm probably in burst mode from what little I worked on. Which, to be fair, wasn't much. I haven't spent too much time with this game. Actually, do I have anyone that can inflict break right now? Because I think the person who can inflict break was assigned to my hero. Okay, who do I have that can inflict break? Okay, you've got it on an alt. Alright, so we've got one person on an alt. Great. If I need to switch things up, I always can, right? I guess we'll see how much I need to switch things up. Alright, let's rough them up.
I'll resolve this as fast as possible.
Please do. Should be pretty swift, easy pickings anyway. Go to the affinity chart if you don't believe me. I guess Rosanna likes older men. Well, I haven't gotten enough of a sense for her personality to say why, but no matter. It's not unheard of, just uncommon.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
At least she's not 20. Alright, so there'll probably be... Alright, there's one Pipito. Actually, I can probably take down the Nopon Menace now that I'm at this level, can't I? I'd be surprised if I couldn't.
Let's get it done snappy. They seem a little easy.
There we go.
I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Wait, did you just compliment Gray, Uni? You okay? What, is that why you tolerate him and Broad all the time? Because you're actually because you actually find him inspirational or something? Would surprise me, actually.
Too easy.
Down you
Come
go.
after me, and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Anybody else? Or do I have to spawn back in? Yeah, maybe I should spawn back in. Maybe it'll make things easier. Although, there's only 3. Huh. Unless there's some at a lower point, but... Well, let's change the time of day and spawn in later. Did I respawn monsters? Doesn't look it. I'm trying to think of where the remainder could be hiding. What, are they all the way down there, perhaps? Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, they're down there. Okay. I wonder if it would be easier to... Yeah, they must have anticipated... Actually, yeah, because if there's only one consistently dropping whenever we take down one of the Pepitos, then it probably means they intended for me to run around this way with the expectation that we'd just loop back around. And to be fair, I don't have much occasion to go down this way given the circumstances right now, though for all I know that could change at some point. There we go.
You guys.
You're fine, Senna. Good enough. Alrighty, now that we've descended a bit. Still further to go, eh? Let's see, where's the quest marker? Over that way, huh? Let's see, easiest way over there. Probably to just continue going down the steps. Oh, there's one on the lower level anyway, so that makes things perfect. Go. Oh, cool.
Gonna blast them into next week.
Let's end this quickly.
Getting dark already.
Also, where's all the music gone? At least when I'm in the overworld. I thought there was music when you're just wandering around out here. Though I suppose it's... You'd think there'd be at least something even though the city's moved locations.
With you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Eh, what do I know? Okay, so I think I saw one over that way. Yeah, that should suffice. That should suffice. Alright, you. Time to meet your maker.
Gonna blast them into next week.
I could do this with my eyes.
You okay there, Noah?
You're dealing with
Hang
me.
on.
Thanks for the support.
Huh, you do different acrobatics depending on the direction? Interesting. Neat. How did I never notice that before?
Figured out.
There we go. Ooh, rank up. I was...
Getting kinda hungry here.
Yeah, fair enough. I do need to see to that at some point. Okay. City interior. Okay, so I need to double back to the doctor's place. Check out the area the city was in. Remind me at the end of the stream.
Rest in peace.
Fair enough. He does know to be respectable, he's just not most of the time. Well, he does know how, but will he be? $1,000,000 question, eh? We managed to do what you asked. Is this what you needed? Perfect, thank you. You made quick work of that. I guess your old hand's at it. And the materials? Already transported out of here, no worries about that. I see. Where's Rosanna? She's probably gone home. That would make sense. Well, shall we go and see her? Yeah, let's. Alright, and then you moved over somewhere else so that we can attend to you later with a different quest. Because of course. Actually, how much of that can I attend to now? Oh, right. Yeah, they're gonna track that not through that method. Okay. Should be easy enough for me to go fetch those off stream. No need to bog them down with that. Or maybe for something else I have planned at some point soon. I'll talk more about that towards the end. You're home, I say? Yeah. Dinner's ready. Would you like some? Can we? I wouldn't have offered otherwise. No need. I'm heading back out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I always thought partners would be nicer to each other. It's fine. This is just who he is. If you say so. But take care of your old bones, you hear? I know what you like. That's my line. Don't throw your back out. What does that mean? None of your business. I'll be fine, dear. I'm an engineer and a very popular one at that, but I always know where to come back to. Okay then. I won't be home for a while, but I know. You'll see. I'll take down those idiots and get the city back on stable ground soon enough. I know. And I'll be doing my part to help as well. I have no idea what's going on, but at least they seem to be getting along. We get along fine. Gray has trouble expressing himself, but he likes you, you know? Is that true, Bray? Do you like us? I can tolerate you when you're not being a nuisance. I promised him, my late friend. Well, that took a turn. Look after him, will you? Leave him with us. We'll keep him fed and watered. Wait, there's something I forgot to say. What? You can take your eye patch and mask off when you're in the city. No one's going to be surprised to see your face at this point, are they? I'll think about it. Wow, this I gotta see. This I gotta see.
Would you believe it?
Less munched up than I expected, honestly. Still, oh, he's even got a good eye. It's not even... I expected him to have a scar on that eye for some reason, but fair enough, I guess. Alrighty then. Okay, so... Actually, unless Rosanna has one last... Nope, doesn't look it. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm not going to pursue this quest just yet because I want to make the rounds through all the colonies, but you know what? Let's at least claim the quest. Also, let's see if my accent was accurate.
Got a minute for me?
I was not accurate with my accent. Okay, back to normal British.
Sure. What's going on?
You remember what we talked about?
So help me, Gray. You mind sparing us the scowl?
Too bad.
You're making them nervous.
I highly doubt that.
No, actually you are.
There you have it. There's no helping this guy. Stubborn as they come, he is.
Oh, yeah. You were, married, weren't you?
Oh, I didn't know you knew each other.
This lady, she's Gray's partner, right?
Yes, that's right.
What about babies? You guys got any babies?
Of course you'd be indelicate about it.
Yeah,
So it seems that even the unflinching Gray can be caught unawares.
I mean, that is a rather blunt question to ask, but you'd expect them to be this blunt given how novel the concept is to them.
Can we be done with the tomfoolery? Just tell me what you wanted, and quick.
It's about the investigation. It was still ongoing until recently, but...
Wait. Someone could overhear us if we do this here. I'll prepare a secure location. We can talk in more detail then.
What are we even talking about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Actually, I'm thinking of asking for their help.
What?
They've been very cooperative in matters like this one. I think you'll find their assistance beneficial.
Well, I will I? Well, alright.
Right then. Rosanna, you can fill them in.
Sure thing. Thanks, Monica.
No pressure then. But wait a minute, did Monica not know those two were married? Payback for treason? What's this about?
Right. Nobody should bother us here. Now let's hear it.
Okay. Well, we've been investigating for a while, and we discovered some suspicious activity from some of our own city folk.
Beyond the obvious one?
What suspicious activity?
My husband here initially asked me if I could do something about the hardliners' aggressive policies.
We knew those guys were up to no good, so we were trying to take precautions.
Well, listen to this. Apparently, the hardliners might be using city technology to nefarious ends. It sounds like something was stolen from R&D. And we expect that that something will be abused to further their goals. Now, we can't say what those are exactly.
What could have driven them to this?
You have to understand, this place isn't as monolithic as it might seem.
They made that pretty clear, although, to be fair, you wouldn't be spending all days watching us like a hawk, so I suppose you have to state this just in case we haven't run into other quests, or had this more adequately explained by somebody else. So, fair enough, Grey would impress this upon us.
Some folks take a really inflexible stance towards issues they might have, no matter how small. That's the long and short of it.
Yes, it's just that this time, the problems have come to a head somewhat. We like to avoid unrest within the city as much as is reasonably possible. So I asked my husband for guidance.
And additionally, I figured that you might lend your assistance as well.
Oh, I see. So that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course we'll help.
Although you know you could have come to us with this in the first place, right, Grey?
Sorry about my husband. You know, he's not the most communicative type.
Or trusting type.
Understatement of the year.
Huh. It just struck me. Grey's all wrinkly, but you're not.
Oh, you're right. I'm a lot younger than he is, so that's certainly part of it. Right, honey?
Not gonna comment on it, huh?
Come on, talk to us, Grey. Communication. You must have heard of it, at least.
That doesn't mean he's gonna engage with it.
I know he looks like a right grump. He's a good bloke, really. That furrowed brow comes with age, too, I'm sure.
Do I have to endure this much longer?
Now I get it.
Okay, Uni and I are one and the same here. Excellent.
I did wonder how a guy like Grey could cope in a place like this. You keep him on the straight and narrow.
Oh dear, you really think so? In any case, those things you collected also seem to have gone for a walk.
So in short, you want us to take them back by force?
There you go again, just asking for trouble. No need, I'm sure we can resolve this amicably.
But this is a side quest in a JRPG, so clearly there's gonna be violence.
What I wanted to ask you is if you could collect some more.
Some more of what, exactly?
Oh, do you mean those things Grey was gathering?
Yes, that's right.
Oh. What were those exactly? That was a long time ago.
We've got an approximate location, so let me give you that first.
We can handle this, no problem.
Looks like we're doing this, G-Dog. Time to saddle up.
Don't call him that. You're cringe.
I'll do some looking myself as well, I reckon.
Don't throw your back out.
That should be my line. You're always so reckless.
I know.
I'm amazed you aren't more scarred than than your appearance would suggest.
For a good bloke round here, huh?
I told you not to maunder on. We are going to Daedal Isle.
In Cadenzia, huh? Well, we'll attend to that later. First, I got the rounds to make. I didn't say make the rounds without making the rounds, damn it. We are making the rounds. Let's go say hi to peoples. Monica knew the two were married, she just didn't know Ouroboros knew Grey. Fair enough. That makes more sense. To be fair, Monica's not keeping a close eye on every little thing we do, because she's also very busy. So, yep, that makes sense. I'll accept that. Alrighty. What all are people up to here?
Going to run recon on the canteen.
Clearly. Might not be a bad idea to stop by, but let's go collect Hawkables first. Oh hey, what are you up to? The commander's been good enough to make time to talk to each of us personally. That's part of the reason why, as I work hard for the colony and for myself, I'm finding myself really motivated to do my very best for the commander.
Every day's a training day.
I have some hope we can maybe procure enough food and energy. Spare equipment, on the other hand. We're lacking in all kinds of resources. What do we do if it carries on like this? Alrighty then.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
That victory over Colony Sigma feels like an age now, don't you think? Sure does. I'd have never dreamed back then that things would turn out like this. Indeed.
Sounds like a scoop.
Although I'm pretty sure what we'll need to do in future will be involved in that. Actually, while I'm here, I may as well see what's required for same. Alright, so what's required for Xeon? Whoop, nope, not save, hero roster. Complete for Colony 9. Do I already have that quest? I do not. Unless I already got it somewhere along the way. Alright, I can sort by name. That makes things easy. I do not have it. Okay. Okay, so that's the order I accepted them in. I think this is the sort that I've been using, so we'll let that be that. Oh, what dis? Hey, Kite! No Fox today? What? We're not joined at the hip like you lot. Oh yeah? Alright, pack it in. We didn't come for a scrap. Queen's sake. So, have you got business with Fox? We just heard something a little troubling, that's all. Trying to remember what this is in reference to. He went to gather a hunting party. Hunting? Do you know where he was going? I don't know the details. Oh, but he probably went to check the Melnath's shoulder route. Wait, but across Melnath's shoulder from here, that's... This won't end well. If we take his destination as the colony nearest to Melnath's shoulder, then he's almost certainly heading to Colony Gamma. What? We have to go after him. What? What are you talking about? Oh boy. A difficult transition, huh? Trying to remember what that's in reference to. Can I talk to you anyway? We've been eating watery beans for so long that I can now finish mine in one tick. The supplies being short, I guess food's been getting thinner and thinner. Can see how you'd lose the will to savor it. I understand Xeon's way of thinking, really I do. But will we really be able to subsist without support from the castle? We've fought Agnes tooth and nail up till now. The Levnesses, the food supply, neither are in any kind of decent order. The previous commander was a stern sort, but he got the colony ship shape, so we'd have a shot at getting to Iron Rank. I hate to say it, but I'm not sure that Xeon can shoulder this burden. Well, we'll see if we get anything interesting from the conversation here.
You know, you've got to take regular breaks.
Step 1. Yeah, that'll do.
That's good.
This has me raring to go.
There we go. Okay, so what's new? Colony 9 situation. That has a quest associated with it, huh? Noah, was it your colony that fought Colony Sigma at Everblight Plain? Yeah, it was. You've heard about the battle? Everblight Plain. Now that's a name that keeps coming up. It seems to be the battlefield of choice for a lot of colonies. I imagine it's because the open wasteland there is perfect for large melees that even Phoroneses can clash in. No wonder it's so blasted to ashes that not a single blade of grass can grow there. And until we can put an end to the fighting, it'll most likely stay that way, true to its moniker. I hope one day the war will be over, and it can grow lush and verdant just like Gizana Plains. Alrighty, something simple.
We need to lay all this out.
Colony 9's been struggling ever since we cut them off from the others. No helping that, though. Still, it'd be nice if we could do something to help. What do you think is the most pressing shortage in Colony 9 right now? Huh, I wonder. If you're asking what they need the most, then food, I guess? But that's only really the very top of a very large pile of needs, seriously. They would have been used to getting some of their stuff directly from the castle. I reckon a bunch of people are feeling uneasy right now, left without any support. They did get something a short while ago, right? The war with Agnes is dragging on longer than anyone thought it would. And shortages are bad for the war business, so they get containers of supplies dropped. Oh, that's right. Do you think there are any still lying around? You mean from back then? I remember one that was blown away by the wind. We couldn't recover it. Really? I must still have the logs from back then. Got it. It's up the waterfall at Murmur Rise. Then let's take a gander and see if it's still there. Alrighty, not the quest we were looking for, but that'll do. One of your cats says hi. Hello, cat.
Right then, strategy.
Real
meeting.
perpetrator. What's this involved? Wasn't this Pewly guy involved in hiding those mecha friend parts? Oh wait, this is gonna be important, isn't it? I've got a bit of a bone to pick with him. He's the one who goaded Witch and Dinky into making trouble. But with a name like that, he's a Nopon too, right? Back then, we couldn't really get a handle on what he was about. That's for sure. Let's have a word with him if we find him. No pressure then. But that seems like something important that I'll want to pursue immediately. I might skip Gamma for the moment just to see to that. Hey, Manana, you know that stuff called Grom rice that they grow in Yumue's colony? What kind of food do you make with that? First, have to make into dough. Dough out of rice? News to me. Have to take dried Grom rice and grind into flour. Then take Grom rice flour, add water, and pound. Huh. That make fluffy dough, then can bake or steam, and it become tasty food. Oh, is that meant to be mocha? Or however you pronounce it? I see. Since Senna's so curious, we'll let's render assistance when making one day soon. Senna is strong, so if send a poundy pound, will definitely make smooth dough. Awesome, I can't wait to try. My blade's perfect for pounding. In that scenario, result will be less smooth dough and more chewy dish called mochi. Oh, there we are. But that'd have its own charm too. Interesting, I wonder what she was referring to then. Huh. That answers my question, I guess. Sort of.
Everyone got their strength back?
Alright, let's go wandering about. Anybody more to discuss things with through here? I'm trying to remember how much we can explore of this, for honest. I don't recall us being able to see too much. Oh, actually, I don't think I've ever been here, have I? I don't think I've ever been up this way. Have I? It's been a while if I have. Maybe I jumped up here once in order to that's where this has been hiding the whole time. Clearly I haven't been up here.
This should prove useful later.
These are lying around everywhere.
Ooh, Nopon coins. Useful. Oh yeah, that thing. Looks like one of the smaller ones. Actually, it might be a larger one that I haven't claimed. Hard to tell. No matter. Whoever is up there, calm down. Alrighty. Most likely I'll have to complete some of the side quests before the 4 Colony 9 quest arises, but... no matter. Anybody else to talk to? Losing Wamba, the old commander, and you, Noah, was a real punch in the guts for Colony 9. We were all behind Xeon, of course, but everyone's morale was on a downward trajectory. But now you guys are back. I think we've got a chance to put the colony back to what it was before. One would hope. Noah heard of Milik Meadows, its site of ultra spooky cave. Commander before Xeon sent out survey team there once, but not one single pawn returned. Maybe inside of cave is surprisingly pleasant place. They just decide to live there forever? Aha. Clearly. Alright, I'll need to attend to those side quests for Colony 9 eventually. Oh, there's someone to talk to. Maybe that'll have something useful. Ugh, I cannot believe this. The sheer cheek! What's wrong? I was talking to Horala about these trick cabins that Nopon had built all across Ionios. It sounded fun, so I asked her if we could check them out. And you know what she said? That I was too dumb to solve them. There's more than just the one. First of all, that's an incredibly rude thing to say. And second, what even is a trick cabin? There's more than one? I know that theoretically, the textbook tells you how to raise a crop field, but... Yeah, I know. It doesn't assume you'll actually do it. I mean, there's only 2 sparking pages dedicated to it. That textbook, huh? What a ladder tale. It's a good thing there's so many herbivore monsters out here in Yazana Plains. Yeah, if it was full of the types that go after people, we'd never manage to fight them off in our current state. Alrighty. So, here's what we'll do. To break things up, we're going to attend to that quest involving the Nopon, since I suspect that this is preventing me from working on Colony 30 stuff. And once that's taken care of, we'll double back, look at the discuss, and see what we find after that. I sent a picture of my one of my cats to Discord. Oh, that should be good. Yeah, that typical cat behavior. Typical cat behavior. Alrighty. I just realized, how long is that for? You know what, it's probably been there the whole time. How am I only noticing that now? No matter. So what's your deal? You Puli? Meh. You guys! And of course, hey, get back here! Why did he run away? There's something fishy going on, definitely. Smells like guilt. Let's get after him. I feel like you should have run and talked, but never mind me. Alrighty. Well, at least there's no skill check behind this. That's at least less milling about with inventory that I have to worry about. Jump down here, eh? Oh, you scum. You're gonna make me follow the trail all the way over there instead of just jump around like a maniac, huh? Wait, where'd the quest marker go?
Hop, hop, hop. Ow!
Oh, there it goes. Off in this direction. Huh. How did I never notice that was there? Then again, I haven't exactly had a reason to go over this direction, but...
Is this
huh.
like a rare thing?
You tell me.
Time for a climb.
Alrighty. We gave him stairs. These are tuxedo. I can see that. Alrighty, what else is chat been up to? I think you made a comment about... Oh yeah, Legend Heroes Trails series. Recommend using a spoiler-free guide because the game has a lot of easily missable side quests. Oh boy. Eventually I'll find time for that, but honestly I'll probably want to get through this game and Xenoblade X before I see to another JRPG, just to finish what I've already started. Though that's contingent on finishing a lot of things first, so all in due time, I suppose. Well, if you want to see it live anyway. If I were on my own, it'd probably be easier to get through, but still, it's not what you'd necessarily want.
I wonder what's around here.
Alright, somewhere new. And with a low frame rate to match, apparently.
Dudes are right here.
You like tuxedo cats? Hey, a cat's a cat. I mean, I prefer orange cats, but a cat's a cat. Hey, what you scribbling there? Doing best and working hard for Alexandria. Please give many praises as reward. anything without ask? You very rude character! Yeah, that's why we had Lance do it and not Noah. Alexandria? The Alexandria who's the commander of Colony Iota. That Alexandria? What exactly were you working so hard for her on? And I recommend being as detailed as possible. From where I'm standing, it looks like you were doing intelligence work. Meh, this nothing to do with Alexandria. Bully free agent, act only for self. Aha. I feel like we shouldn't be addressing this alone. We should put this to Colony 30. Alright, let's drag him back. Alright, let's talk with the actual commander of 30, huh? Well, the one who acts like he's in charge. Thoughts on the world design? No complaints thus far. Yeah, great. Give me a sec. How are you doing? I like how we go to the lieutenant instead of... Okay, he's here too. Good. Okay, let me see if I've got it right. This Nopon was intending to pass Colony 30 intelligence onto another colony. In addition, hoping to cause rifts within the colony, it masterminded this plan to steal Mecha Friend's parts? Yeah, that's about it. Bully not let Colony 30 defeat Alexandria. So bully defeat Colony 30 instead, and make Alexandria happy. That plan. So what now, Commander Voldy? Good question. I don't want my friends to be hurt. So, Puli, can't we all just be friends and get along? Valdi? Puli, sorry. Puli feels so huge remorse. This is totally not a ploy. All is... really? Valdi says he forgives him. Valdi sounds very short-sighted. Puli have change of heart and work very hard now. Uh-huh. That's it.
Would you believe it?
I should stop by Iota at some point just to see how things are going.
He's helping with the construction now. Hope he's keeping his nose to the grindstone.
He's a Nopon, so I don't...
However you look at it, we should remain wary of him.
Agreed, Tyon. The place is a whole lot livelier with Witchbridge and the others helping out, don't you think? Building stuff is a whole lot of fun if you do it together. You should join in too, Lance. Nice idea, but we need to take care of gathering the materials. Gathering materials, yes. It's like you're already working with us, huh? In a sense, I suppose. So what do you need, Ripapa? Now, in Phase 5, huh?
Just give us a moment.
Oh wow, that was quick. Nice. Material all gathered. Phase 5 now completable. Much thanks. Hard efforts of friends on keep construction ticking nice. But before Repapa gets ahead of itself, Phase 6 involved making of Doric system parts. Will be a bit tricky. With preparation prepared, Repapa take quick break from inspecting. Actually, isn't that a key component of getting Valdi's hero quest done? Well, Ascension quest, I should say. I've sworn anyway, right? Complete I'm a Mechanic, huh? Go to Colony 30 with Valdi, huh? Alright, let's swap him in. Alright, Greg, you get a break.
I'm coming with you. Hey, Valdi, is Yuzette not around?
Huh, you're right. I wonder where he's gone.
Alright, anything new from Mecha Friend? Mecha Friend, how are you feeling? Okay? No fried circuits or loose bolts? Yeah, I get it. Thought so. Well, don't worry. Next time maintenance is due, I'll make sure that it's me that handles it. Alright then. Oh hey, Puli. Are you actually behaving? Puli will turn over a new leaf and commit self to helping with construction of Doric. So you're over Alexandria now? That have nothing to do with Bully Pully still thinking up other schemes to win Heart of Garlic. Oh, that looks promising over there. So, what are you doing in the infirmary?
Uzette, what happened?
We're standing 1 minute and then flop onto ground.
What?
Overworked?
You're overreacting, don't you think? I'm just exhausted, that's all.
Overworked.
You've been pushing yourself too hard.
Workload's pretty intense right now. I've got to do my part to keep the colony running.
Is it really that bad?
We used to get support based on how well the Levner squadrons performed in battle. The castle provided for us. So now we have to work like a mudder to make up the shortfall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Didn't think I needed to. I thought I could manage well enough by myself.
Well, that was the first mistake.
Now that's think of untruth.
Heh.
You said working hard for Valdi. Did not want sympathy vote. Hey! You said want to act dependable to get on good side of Valdi. Tried hard not to show weakness.
I thought it was more because Valdi appeared irresponsible, but never mind me.
Is that true?
What does it matter? Fact is, I can't be lying down on the job.
Look, we get that you're under a lot of pressure. What is it that needs doing, anyhow?
Dispatching of Levnesses to Colony Lambda.
To Lambda?
So you're lending out Kavesi Levnesses to Agnes?
That's right. Even after they've served their purpose in battle, the Levnesses themselves can still function. I wanted to get as much use out of them as I could. So he say, but now look at sorry state of him. Where Papa also been showing you that ropes as little side project. Oh, you were teaching me?
Let me help. I'd love to. Come on. Give me a job to do.
Huh? Well, if you're asking, how about handling the Levner shipment I was talking about? Once you get them there, it's just a matter of delivering them to the commander.
Sure thing. I can do that.
Sending him to Lambda.
What need does Commander Izzard have with Kavesi Levnesses?
That is a very good question. I mean, he does need to replace the ones that went haywire, but this seems like an odd way to go about doing that.
I'm not 100% on the details, but he wants them for some kind of survey.
Levnesses to scout something out. I wonder what's going on at Lambda.
No point speculating when we can just check it out ourselves. Right?
Right.
Be thorough, yeah? Oh, but, don't push it too hard.
Oh, we'll be fine. You just take a lie down and make sure you're all rested up. So then, off to Colony Lambda we go.
I think I do want to pursue this one, so what we'll do is we'll go see if there was anything interesting
Colony
from the...
relations changed, looks like.
So we'll go see if anything interesting emerged from the talking stuff over at Colony 9. Once we've seen to that, I want to pursue this quest. Let me talk to you, damn it. Agnes Castle is liberated? Huh? Does that mean we won't be fighting with the Agnian army as much anymore? But that's an improvement, right? I mean, less war. That's a good thing, no? Well, without war, our role as pilots will pretty much vanish, and there isn't really much else that I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. Yeah.
Something smells. I'm starved. Let's grab...
Hope this sees lands a
just
side
gonna
story
lie
today.
here and
We'll
you
see what we
can't
run
stop
into.
me.
First, I want to see to this. I'll see how much time we have
This
for it.
reminds me.
I do want to check out the intermediate gauntlet before the end. Like when we were in Colony 9, those bunnets sure made our lives pretty miserable. What? Why? There's such little... I'm not saying that. Cute wooties? Even the ones holding giant weapons in their tails? Even those, I ask? Yeah, okay, those are scary. We've once had to push through whole bevies of them to get back to the colony from Yazana Plains. Oh yeah, I remember that. Not gonna lie, I don't miss it. Am I remembering right that it started because folks tried starting a fight with their bunnet leader or something? Oh, like they came for revenge? Bunnets do tend toward collective behavior. Moreover, the ones holding weapons are known to be aggressive. When 100 or more of the snappers come at you at once, it ain't fun. And it's not like their meat is any good either. Well, that answers my question. So when fighting bunnets, keep an eye on their number. Noted. Good talk, guys. Lance's side story is back in the city. Don't have to complete a quest before I see it. We'll
This
see.
reminds me.
Oi, Tyon. You've been keeping up with your Agnes textbook reading, right? Isn't that a bit pointless now? I mean, since we're all on the same side and all that. Here's the thing. Before we became Ouroboros, I believed implicitly that every word in there was correct and accurate. That if I practiced what it taught, all would turn out to the benefit of my colony and my queen. But now I know, as do we all, that it was no more than a Mobius deception. Right, so why waste any more time on it? Because if you think about it, the textbooks contain information advantageous to the Mobius. Do you see what I'm saying? If I can reverse engineer it and analyze this advantageous information, I can find out about their real goals and intentions. Whoa, so you're reading them to, learn more about your enemy? Information forms the basis of strategy. That's elementary tactician know-how. But it's also not like everything in there is backwards nonsense either. Consider the case of Colony 9's fields, for instance. So we can't blindly trust what we read, we have to sort through the information and make our own minds up? I'm glad you're so quick on the uptake. I'm kinda surprised that you complimented her there, but never mind me. So, you'll need to go see Curious About Training discussed? Well, I haven't seen that while walking around the city, but I haven't been super thorough. Still, let us attend to this first. Because I am very curious about this thread. Mostly I want the ability to just throw collectibles at Doric again. It's been weeks. Months, technically. When did I start playing this game? Jeez, it has been a while. So, what are you up to, Izzard?
Commander Izzard, right? We're here with the Levnesses you ordered.
I appreciate how readily you accepted our request. Thank you. But I must say, I hadn't expected you to deliver them in person, Commander.
Yeah, sorry about that. We had to improvise. Ah, you know how to operate them, right? Our guys normally do the piloting.
We've hired pilots for that very reason. Though, we wouldn't mind getting some pointers.
Oh, that's great. Our pilots have been wanting to chat with you too. Anything you need to know, just ask.
Glad to hear it.
Commander Izzard, I hear you're using the Levnesses for some sort of survey. Care to divulge?
Yes, about that. We've observed recently that our water sources around the colony are being rapidly depleted.
So you're using them to investigate?
No. In fact, the survey branch has already identified the cause. It's the Ansels living at the top of the Great Falls.
Ansels? But their natural habitat should be the Urian Mountains.
One of which just got blown up.
Indeed. And their presence here has been affecting the flora. We're particularly concerned about their laying waste to the cure grass we use to treat our troops.
That's an issue, all right.
So you want to take those overgrown feather brains out of the picture? That it?
Or at least figure out why the Ansels are coming this far?
Which is why you need powerful Levnesses. You're looking a bit worse for wear there, Izzy. You been running yourself ragged too?
Too?
My lieutenant's also been burning himself out.
Oh.
Noah?
We'll help you out too.
I appreciate the offer, but I think...
You underestimate this job, and you're going to collapse from overexertion too. Better to share the load, no? It'll make life easier.
Valdi's really worried about him.
Could be a nice little excursion. No one's gonna complain.
All right then. If it's no trouble. We'll have this issue sorted in no time flat with you on board.
Easy peasy. Just let us have it.
I look forward to this, Commander Baldi.
I'm surprised these two specifically are working together, but then again...
Tell me something. Are you and Izzard pals, Tyon?
I wouldn't exactly say pals. The commander is more akin, perhaps, to your chief status.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Either way, I suppose this is one of the few interactions that they can guarantee, though, given the fact that, well, given the fact that you hit both Colony 30 and Colony Lambda as part of the story, which means this is one of the few things that can be guaranteed, regardless of anything else. Let's see, we've hit that one already. The closest one to that... Let's see, so Colony Lambda's down there. I think that's below ground, so this one's probably our best bet to get over there. Did you hear the latest Switch 2 rumors? I heard there was something about a motherboard that got leaked, but I don't know anything about it. And I didn't look too deeply into it. I also heard something about an AI patent, but I don't know the details. May as well collect some ether while I'm out here.
Whoa, it's an ether chunk. We have to mine this.
You don't say. Not much in that one. Fair enough. Well, to be fair, if I need ether, I can safely go out to the place outside of Keves Castle and find literally everything out that way. Honestly, too much out that way, given the circumstances.
Here's a goodie. It's a nice find, right? Right?
You tell me. We'll see how useful it ends up being, I suppose. Okay. And there we are. Hello. I wonder if there's anything special.
A bit further up, right?
That's right. There are skeeter nests around here as well. We should take care.
Wait, is that...
I guess those are the monsters we need to slay.
Those are the things that Izzard wants defeated. Is this who's been giving Izzard so much trouble?
Quick, nice move, Kyle.
Alright, let's rough him up. Alright, let's make sure that we can set up break properly on somebody. Hey, don't pay attention to me. Down you go. Road! Alright, that's one down. Wait, we got two down in all this mess? But then again, we are grossly over level for this by the looks of it, so I shouldn't be surprised, but...
Come after me, and that's what you get.
Alright, nothing too dangerous.
That looks like them all.
They won't be tearing up the cure grass any longer. I hope that now...
What's the hesitation?
their fighting days are finally over.
Baldy, pleased to look. Such pretty, pretty flowers.
Oh, wow. But it's such a tiny patch of them.
You think those ants have got them or something?
No, those flowers are from the Urian Mountains. And they don't normally grow in this region.
Well, how then?
Maybe it's just as Uni said. Maybe the Ansels carried the seeds and they ended up here.
That's nuts. They probably had the seeds stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here.
Still, of all the places they could have bloomed.
It's just random chance, Uni. Not like they grew here on purpose. Only questions whether they make it.
They did choose. They chose to bloom up here. They never gave up. They're just like me.
Alrighty then.
This world, it lives and breathes, just like me.
Happy revelation?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Alrighty then.
I never thought we'd be able to find a serious anemone here.
You look pretty pleased, Tyon. Make us a cover then.
Yeah. First though, I want to see what's up this way, since I didn't explore all that much when we came through here the first time.
We can climb up from there.
Yes, I know, Senna. I'm working on it. Take Hammurabi into Colony Omega? It's not wise, given everything that's happened.
Nice and limber.
Well, one thread at a time. I'm making the rounds. I want to stop by Gamma after this. Okay. Kinda surprised this didn't have a landmark associated with it. What is this, anyway?
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
One of these days I'll figure out what those shards are useful for. For now then, back to Lambda. Are you doing better?
I see it went well. We've already received your report.
About the Ansel's impact on the environment.
It's all good. Our survey branch will be monitoring the situation carefully.
Then how about we leave the Levnesses here? Could you give us an update if you happen to find out anything new?
You feeling okay there, Valdi? You sound like you're interested in something that's not a Levness.
Oh, come on. They're adapting to their environment. By themselves. It's such an amazing phenomenon. How could I possibly pass it up?
Ha, how indeed. The most feared mechanic in Kevis. So wide-eyed and innocent.
Huh?
Up until we met in person, I pictured you as a cold, ruthless commander who would stop at nothing to achieve victory.
That's the Colony 30 Consul's fault.
Yeah. Valdi himself's got nothing but Levness on the brain.
Hey, that's mean.
It's also true.
Well, perhaps you're right.
Exactly.
I've been blindly sending Levnesses to their destruction.
But you're only looking at one aspect of the whole. Aren't you furthering a large-scale project for a new model? I hear it's a type of Levness designed for a wholly different purpose.
Huh? How'd you hear about that?
The survey branch has eyes and ears everywhere.
Actually, hang on a minute. Given everything that we dealt with that rogue Nopon... Yeah, Alexandria knows everything then, doesn't she?
Oh, look at me and the fancy spy network I used to work for.
You're talking about Doric. He's my friend. When he's finished, you've got to come visit.
I believe I will. I look forward to building a lasting friendship with Colony 30. I'd be happy to accept your assistance in the future.
Great, I can't wait. Good news all round, huh? Phew, now I'm friends with Izzard. Yuzette has so got to hear about this.
Oh.
Well then, let's not keep him waiting. Back to Colony 30.
No pressure then. Alright, back we go. And I feel like we've spent a lot of time around Lambda recently, so we'll head to Gamma next. There was a static noise, it's gone now? I'm gonna have to replace this, well, I'm gonna have to replace my plug for the, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to replace my Focusrite soon, aren't I? Probably. First I could track it, well, that's a relatively new cable anyway, so it shouldn't be related to that. To be fair, I've had this thing for, what, 5 years now? Something crazy like that? At least 4. I can always throw it downstairs once the backup PC's ready.
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
As always.
Sorry to butt in. Yuzette! The Nopon are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Oh, they've finally gone and used it up.
Is it important?
It's an ore we use for Levness maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yuzette, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem.
Yeah, the problem is that Valdi's gonna be responsible for that now.
How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't erase a shipment?
Ah, I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
Now we get to pester our other friends!
What's going on in Colony 4 exactly?
Let's go to Solon and the supply team.
No pressure then. Well, to be fair, they've had their hands full trying to make do without Ethel, so I suppose it makes sense that there'd be all sorts of trouble. Just check on Colony Omega with Kamaravi? I feel like you're about to throw me into a rabbit hole by saying stuff like that, but... let me attend to Gamma first, then I'll see to it. How's that sound? Ooh! What this? The Tactician Squad managed to hunt down a whopper of an Amu. Sweet. It's been who knows how long since I've had freshly hunted natural mates. Alrighty then. Who could I talk to over this way? Ah, two people. Well, one person. Glaren's pretty tough, alright. She holds firm to her fighting spirit, even in the face of Origin. And it's so vastly bigger than a Pharaonis, too. All I can do is support her so that she doesn't wipe herself out. That's what I've always done. That's what I'll always do.
I see some relations have changed.
Huh. Curious, though. Alright, Solon, what's up?
These are not good tidings. Especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Huh? Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue?
Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
Indeed.
We'll head out there to look for them.
You do this?
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
Now here's the next question. Have I already happened upon it at some point? Alright, that's question number 1. Let's see, dog. Oh, up there? Okay, cool. So while I was exploring for that entrance, I happened upon it. Neat. So, just over this way. That keeps things nice and simple. Alright, I've already fought that one, so I don't see a need to repeat it. Maybe in a different circumstance, but more on that later.
There they are.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
Alrighty, let's get him. Hello, goodbye. Why did the music just skip? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't even need to think for this at this point. Ah, sucker. Yeah, to heck with thinking, just kill. There we go.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You saved our skins. Never seen monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
Hang on a minute, that's twice now that we've run into weird fauna in places they don't belong, huh? Is there something more going on here? What, is this some way to get the colonies destabilized so they can reassert control, at least for Mobius?
So they decided decide to move house?
This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert.
Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzette's plate.
Alrighty then. Okay, I'm probably being too conspiracy brain by trying
Get
to.
things done when I put my mind to it.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
I could be just acting too conspiracy brain by thinking Mobius may be responsible. Although, to be fair, blowing up part of the Orion mountain range certainly is something, but still. This seems like unintended consequences more so than anything. Hang on, what was that quest over there? Oh right, hang on, that's just related to something else. I think that's the amiibo thing.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow! All this? I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
Where'd this come from?
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
I mean, he's still acting like a kid even if, well, never mind me.
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as Spark should be able to fix it.
No pressure then.
I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goal for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar, with much giving of side-eye.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Was not compliment.
Too bad.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis's #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Yuzette, shall we?
No pressure then.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
You don't say, huh? Alrighty. I don't remember what Doric's purpose was for, if he's even said thus far. Knowing my luck, he probably hasn't, but still. For now. Oh, looks like someone's up and about. You doing better, buddy?
Yuzette!
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzette.
What? Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can. and make some of the finest Levnesses the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Oh, where's this coming from?
Huh? If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
That's one way to read it.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Impotent rage by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzette's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not. But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Issa told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
That's one way to brush it off, I suppose. Alright, that takes care of that. Alrighty, we'll have that to look forward to before too long. Alrighty, now I wanted to stop by Colony Gamma next. Is Uni female? Where's that question coming from? Did I accidentally say he at some point? Whatever. So, what's new over here? Actually, wait, this is Colony Iota, isn't it? Yeah, this is the supply colony, not Gamma. Wanted to stop by there first. That was some model pop-in and a half. Okay, back to... Actually, wait, is this right? No, this is Gamma. What am I saying? Less than off-sea. Yeah, this is Gamma. What am I doing? Maybe I should stop after all this. Okay. Oh, what's new over here? I've really learned an awful lot from the people here. Really? Glad to hear it. Yeah, I think resolving to get out of town was the right choice for me.
Good to add more names.
Huh. From Tau, huh? Now that I think of it, I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard more from Tau over the last few... Well, to be fair, Tau was always pretty isolated, so... I guess that makes sense, but still, jeez. Okay, so what was one of the teaching quests? So, if memory serves... Here it is. Alrighty, so... Oh, I said, is Uni J as a female? I see what you mean. You say many of the same things? Well, I mean, she is a smarmy bastard sometimes, and I resemble that remark, so I can neither confirm nor deny, let's put it that way. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh. No, it's no bother. And who might you be? I have no business with you, but there's nothing wrong with me being here, right? I won't get in your way. Alright then. I suppose I don't mind. I'm also okay with it, if you really want to, Zuno. Okay... Guess he doesn't quite trust me yet. He doesn't seem like someone Shun would be partners with, but... Not my business, probably. That might be why she's nervous, though. Let's jump right into it, then. Wait. Oh, yes? Sorry for interrupting. No, it's okay. What were you going to say? It's just, you're a Kavesi officer, aren't you? That's right. And you're an officer too, or so I've heard. Yes, but I don't really know how to send someone off properly. I play my flute, but I get the feeling that's not all I should be doing, so... I'm sorry. What am I on about? No, I wasn't judging you. I can kind of understand how you feel. Oh, Really? But... Ah, I know. Why don't we step outside the colony for a little while? Outside? I'm sure I saw a body of water in the mountains not too far from here. You mean Kool-Aid Pool? Could you wait a bit? I need to ask permission to leave the colony. Do you want to come too? Sorry, I've forgotten your name. Zuno. Sure, I'll come. But please just pretend like I'm not even there. I've got permission to go. Alright, we'll start the lesson there. I hope you find it helpful. Okay, thank you. She also kind of looks... Let's see, you say many of the same things. She also kind of looks like you're female based on how you've described yourself. I thought the only description I've given was imagine Ash with brown hair, but... Yeah, my hair would be a little wavier if it were that long, to be fair, but... Similar enough, I suppose. My eyes have more of a tinge of green to them, though. Yes, I'm gonna quibble over that. How are you doing? Stuff's sake, you're ruthless. I can barely move now. You have a lot of training left to do if that's enough to make you give up. Oh, shut up. I'll show you what I can really do one of these days. I'm sure.
Something smells
Not right now, Valdi. We've got business. Okay. Closest way over there, probably this direction.
tasty.
Sheikah passes your sister, then? Unironically, probably, actually. Oh, what's over that way? Hold up. We gotta explore. Gotta peer into every nook and cranny, right?
Let me check.
So, anything of interest through here? Besides the rare collectible?
I found something shiny.
We should take good care of that.
What are those shards used for? I'm gonna keep asking that every time I find one. What's interesting to me is I can buy them over at the challenge battle location in exchange for the Nopon stones. So, what I'm curious about is what exactly they end up being used for then, if you can exchange them like that. Makes you wonder. Where's Lou and your troopers? And you know how Lou is, he tends to prefer showing up whenever I'm playing something that'll absolutely kick my ass. So, honestly, if... Oh, I might be to the point where I could... Really? You know what, I'm just gonna beat you up for the fun of it then. Honestly, I've been tempted to play Cuphead as the next thing once I'm able to start up a second night again. Might make a good thing to ease back into it. Well, no telling what I might need from these guys, so... Take this, sucker. And done. I don't think I did enough damage, boys.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
But apart from your troopers, I'm not sure where he is. He's inconsistent, though. I think he's mentioned a couple times that he has a couple other channels he likes watching, so wouldn't surprise me if it was just a conflict. War games like... Thoughts on city builders like SimCity and City Skylines? War games like The Sims? I don't keep too close of an eye on games like The Sims, as they're not all that interesting to me. I have played an occasional city builder, though. I'm usually not all that good at them, to be fair, but I like the idea of them, I just haven't gotten too invested in any one. I think the closest I've gotten to it is a game called Banished. Although that's more survival game than city builder. Now that Colony Gamma has been liberated from its flame cloak, you no longer need to fight for its sake. But I think the work us officers do will remain unchanged, no matter what. Okay. Oh, hang on. How long have husks been here? Did they literally just show up for the purpose of this? Huh. Alright then. I'll bite.
No,
Oh hey, container down there.
mind.
Husks. Let's send them off together. I wonder, what were these people thinking when they realized they were dying? I wonder if they wanted to carry on living. Or if they were relieved that it meant they didn't have to fight anymore. It might be neither of those things. Could be something completely different. I feel like I have no idea what to do. I want to empathize with them, but it feels like my melody just rings hollow. The more people I send off, the emptier I feel inside. If it's how you feel, then it's how you feel. No one can argue with that. I'm so sorry. I feel like I barely understand anything at all. June. It's alright. We'll take it slow. If you feel anything else at any point, just let me know, okay? Okay. Alright, another one over that way. And that looks like an ether. Hang on a minute. That's an untapped That's an untapped Dino-sphere. How long's that been here?
Got a rare doodah right here.
Okay, where the... It's just down there? Okay, we're messing with that as soon as I see to this second one.
Can't leave it like this.
Not gonna show us it playing out, huh? Interesting. It always used to feel like a proper send-off before. I never had doubts like this when Miklon was still around. Oh, it's processing your own grief, huh? Ah, right. Agni and Overseers play in pairs, don't they? Yes, Miklon was my partner. He went to fight in Alfito Valley, though, and since then, he... Ah, I see. So I guess I'll have to be an Overseer on my own from now on. But just the thought of that makes my mind go blank. Like, I don't get what the point of it, of any of it. I never gave Overseering a proper thought to begin with. I just left it all to Miklon to take care of. I don't know if this will alleviate your worries or not, but... How about rather than thinking about how you should send them off, you should try thinking about how you want to do it. How I want to do it? That's a big frown. Huh? You're thinking too hard. Oh, am I? Don't panic, we're in no hurry. Just do whatever you think is right. Alrighty then. Let's see. If I can get over there easily enough in the water. Alright then. Excuse me! Gimme! Freaking gimme! Sucker!
I'm the girl with the gun.
Now that I've fully upgraded this, let's take advantage of it. There you go. Yeah! Not enough to upgrade Eno and all, but not yet anyway. But I'll take it. I will certainly take it. Ooh, Ether Channel. Let's grab this one while we're at it.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
Alright, I see your comment, Gilgamesh. Let me get to the end of this story thread, then I'll take a look.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not what I went to click, damn it! Unless you just aggroed, but... no matter. Kill! and you can deal a lot of damage with this class. If it weren't for the self-inflicted damage, it'd be unstoppable. Holy crap. There we are. Okay.
I'm the girl with the gall.
There we are. Oh hey! How long has that been in the background? I guess it makes sense, but still. The lights float away. They overflow from the body, like they've been set free from everything. It looks so beautiful. I want to help these beautiful lights. I want to lead their dance into the sky, sparkling way up high. Alrighty then. That's one way to process it, I suppose. Oh, you're actually showing it now. Cool. I guess you were holding off on that until she had gotten her mojo back. Fair enough. Not a bad way to handle it. I guess her friend there is just making sure she's okay, or she just doesn't trust Noah, to be fair, but still. Nice. The melody you played with your partner was inside you all along. All that was left was to trust in yourself. I'm certain that's the key to unlocking your own unique way of seeing. Thank you so much. I'll always treasure what you've said to me today, Noah. I must offer my apologies. What? I wanted to be there so I could make sure if anything happened to Shun, you couldn't get away with it, but... I see. So that's why you came. You're a good friend, Zuno. Not really. I just thought that if Shun got sad, Miklon wouldn't have wanted that, is all. Thank you, Zuno. Alrighty then. Static return for a bit? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace this thing. Or I need to... Actually, if it's on stream, I could probably start using the other outlet and be just fine. I need to fix up what Reaper's reading from, but that's easy enough.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay. Since that I have been neglecting Gamma a decent amount, I want to spend a little more time on it. Oh, a quest marker just showed up. That ought to be interesting. Alright, so what was that thing that Gilgamesh wanted to read? So if you play Cuphead, watch the Honored's trailer on it, it's hilarious. We quote a line from it, say it in a 30-style radio voice. Where's that smile now, little Timmy? It's in the garbage with your platforming skills! I'm assuming that's what you mean. Sounds about right. So, what's new? Okay. So, oh right, the quest marker's over here. What am I doing? Is it just Teach that wants to talk with us? Oh, not Teach. What this? Can we please talk later? I'm right in the middle of getting my research documents in order. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to bother you when you're so busy. Oh, wait a moment. You are Mr. Lance, correct? Mr. Lance? My name's Lance. Don't know if I need the Mr. What, does he say Sama in the Japanese version? Probably. I never would have imagined you would come to seek me out. Oh, my name is Namuki, by the way. I was actually thinking of requesting you for some mentoring. There's a guy called you? Good for him. Wait! You mean me? You wanted me? Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Weren't you jealous about everybody else getting picked first? Yes, I'd do anything for your help. Yeah, sure, I'll deal with it. I'm just so glad you choose me. I'll get back to my documents now. I'll see you at training. Okay. See you later then. This ought to be good. It's an info thing.
Good to add more names.
Calm down, Uni.
Better make sure we're well rested.
Alright, what new? Oh, hang on. There's a quest associated with that?
Let's lay out the facts.
Now I'm curious. The mood in Colony 4 seems to be a lot livelier than before, somehow. I agree. It's likely because they can access the food and resources they need now. I'm so glad they seem to have weathered the storm. Speaking of food, Colony 4 took down that whopper of an Armu, right? Wow, I bet they got a lot of meat out of that thing. I've heard they got some amazing cuts from it, like first-rate fillets. Bet they've been stuffing themselves with them all day. Oh yeah, I could imagine. Cause here's a bit of fun lore. One of my uncles owns a yak ranch, and he talked about how when they had to slaughter just one yak, they were eating yak meat for almost a year, just from one yak. For a family of what, 8? So yeah, those that can last a while. First-rate fillets? That makes me drool so much I'm about to get dehydrated. When do I get to eat some, huh? Right? Think they'd let us have a little nibble? I don't know. They might think it's a bit presumptuous of us if we come asking. Okay, well, but look here. Surely we've helped them enough to earn at least a few bites, right? Oh, great. All this talk of meat and now it's the only thing I want to eat. Implying that's not the case all the time. Samesies. Why? Me too. Good grief, you people. Oh, get over it, Tyon. They are people after my own heart. Alright, what it's about? Hey, Senna. Was there a little dude called Namuki among your little proteges? What kind of person is he, would you say? Huh? Why are you asking me about him all of a sudden? Well, you see... Lance, come on. I know you're eager, but come on. Stop acting so cocky and ask the Spock in question. Yep, Uni's literally me. Now, hold your ponios. Truth is, the little chap asked me to teach him. Finally. Good for you, Lance. Yeah, it's time for me to step up to the plate and do my thing at last. Wow, he must have a few screws loose if he asks a big weirdo like you for help. I can't wait to see how they subvert this. Lance has built himself up way too much. They're gonna throw a wrench in the gears somehow. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll forget you just said that. Until we're alone, at which point I'm punching your lights out. No, it won't be that rough, but still. Anyway, you asked about Namuki. How can I describe him? He always has excellent grades, and he never makes a mistake, whether in the classroom or in the battlefield. You won't find him rushing headlong into battles like Foots or Nagumo. Why a boy like Namuki would want tutoring from a brute like Lance is somewhat of an enigma to me. Right? I have a little trouble with him too. Come on, you lot. You call yourself Shame on you indeed. There's nothing more annoying than the sound of Lance getting carried away. Well, it doesn't matter what he's like. What really matters is that I make sure he knows I'm a great role model that he can depend on. That's probably not the lesson he's looking for. Uni is JP was a child soldier and female? Literally.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Something
Indeed.
smells tasty.
You know what? I gotta see where this thread goes. Sorry, I'm gonna delay Omega a little bit longer. I wanna see where this goes. The day has finally come. I don't like that smile. I don't like that smile at all. I had to think about what kind of thing I should teach you. But I reckon we should get to know each other by talking with our fists first. Yes, actually, I've been thinking a lot too. I've been wondering what's so different about us. Eh? I mean, the differences and similarities between you Kavesi and us Agnians. But the Kavesi are supposed to be our enemies. Such curiosity is taboo. An impossible dream, so to speak. You're all so veiled in mystery. I thought I'd lost all hope of learning about you. But now, look! Right before my very eyes, a living, breathing Kavesi. That's me. For my first step, a test to unravel the mysteries of your kind. Oh boy. A test? What are you on about, mate? Come on, you. Aren't you curious too? It's okay, just nod your head for yes. Let's get started. Where the hell are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Gotcha means understood, correct? Good to know. Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Oh, pardon me. My excitement must have run away with me. Please follow me. I'll explain in more detail at the training ground. What's wrong? Come quickly. I can barely wait to begin. See? He's a mystery, isn't he? Yeah, no joking. Hey, wait a sec. It's not nice to judge people so quickly, Senna. Maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength, but at least he asked me for help. That much I understand. I have to meet his expectations as his mentor, right? Yeah, I guess so. You can handle it, Lance. This ought to be good. Training ground. Are we about to get mobbed? Probably. Eh? What are these guys doing here? I gathered Kiri and company to help out with my test. Pleasure to meet you, sir, though I have no clue why we're here. I've got a rough idea. Alright, if you're all prepared, I will ask you now to conduct the battle. The rules will be those of a mock battle. Please keep fighting until I say stop. Team Kiri, please fight to the best of your ability in order to test our senior colleague's true strength. Copy that. Of course, that means the opposing team should fight with equal fervor. Okay. Are there any questions? I don't think so. Now, please take your positions. Are both sides prepared? In that case, let the battle commence. Hold on, you! Aren't you joining in? Of course not. I need to observe and take... Of course. But this is supposed to be your training. Don't worry, sir. Namuki is super smart. He's the prized advisor of my team. Don't worry. Just trust what he says. Ah, Kiri. You can always be relied upon for sound judgments. That's a leaderly quality. I see. So that's how it is, eh? Ah, might as well do this anyway. Get ready, you lot. You're going down. You're throwing Leibniz at us? Alrighty then, let's rough him up. Sup? Hey, don't look at me. You'll go down soon enough anyway. Hiya! Bam! Wait, 2 of 26? 26? Brute force indeed! Wow, this isn't gonna be enough combat to bring out Ouroboros, huh? Oh boy. Wait, that was technically a side hit? Okay then. Alright, knock him out. Yeah. Not quite? Also, did you get that dialogue? Did they take Kamaravi to where he and Ethel died? I have not taken him there yet. Why have I not thought to do that? Okay, we'll take care of that then, Omega. You keep stacking stuff up, we're not getting to anything else tonight. Though, to be fair, might not be a bad idea to hit that and then take a look at the challenge battles real quick. Jeez, level 3 already? Down you go. Alright, now just a bunch of no-names, relatively speaking. Oh yeah, we got Volley here because why not? What's up? Behold overkill that doesn't even land. Honestly, maybe if I didn't need this for an Ascension quest, I'd actually, what I should have done is hit hard mode, well, enabled hard mode so that this was more threatening. Next time I'll take a look at the quest number and hit hard mode if it's if I'm 10 levels over. Well, 10 or more anyway. There you go. Oh, they threw another Levnis at us, huh? Down you go. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I think I hit hard mode next time I'm 10 levels over. We'll at least maintain some modicum of challenge, even if it won't admittedly be much. The Omega thing is very short. Even so. Oh, you already have that ready, Noah. Jeez. There's a lot of people who are going to need to lie down after that. Alright, stop. Please sheathe your blades. It's finally over. You satisfied now, Namuki? To be honest, I would have preferred longer, but I got the minimum data needed. I'll share my battle report later. I hope you will find it useful for improving your skills. Thanks, Namuki. You're the best. Now, I would like to have a word in private with our seniors here, so please disband in a calm and orderly fashion. Nice work today, everyone. Yeah, see ya. Thank you for waiting, everyone. For you three Kavesi, allow me to give you a brief review of your battle performance. Yikes, here we go. You had a good balance of skills and are highly adaptable to emergent situations. Though I did not see any prominent abilities, your strengths lie in having no major flaws. Do you really think so? I'm not a great judge of such things. You're excellent at utilizing ether. No, rather your body has a remarkably high affinity for ether. Is that something innate to High Entia then? Cause Melia was pretty good at same. It's highly efficient at converting the ether flowing through it into your abilities, just like a high-performing circuit. Oh, huh? I also have the sense that those wings in your head hold some kind of secret that ties to this. If you could just give me one eensy feather... Nope. Okay then. I'll find out eventually though. Mr. Lance! Oh boy. Yeah? Personally, I thought you were the most interesting of all. Is this where you insult him? Just as your appearance suggests, you are by far the sturdiest of the group. Huh, well that's obvious. I like to push myself in my training. No, I mean, even regardless of training, I think your body was made to be strong and sturdy from the beginning. It's as if you were somehow built to be as solid as possible. Clever game. Looking closely, your body tissue seems to be of quite a different sort to Noah's or Yuni's. Anyway, the three of you all have some clear differentiating features. So what exactly is he trying to say? How would I know? I suppose neither of you have wings like me. I never really paid much attention to that. Yeah, exactly. We're all similar and different at the same time, but nobody really troubles themselves with that fact. Ignoring for the moment the question of this inconsistency, I still require samples to prove these differences conclusively. And so to begin, what are you gonna ask for, a fingernail or something? Mr. Lance, I will not conduct a freaking course. You can't just spring that on me. I don't mind though, I'll just go ahead. Uni, I assume? That stuffing hurt! What was that for? I should be asking you then! Why would you just strip right here in the open? Exactly! Don't scare us like that! What? It's just taking off clothes. Nothing wrong with that. Of course it's... you have no right to say that, given the opening. Wait. It's exactly! I can't think of a reason? Why did you sock me one then? I don't know. Reflex, I guess. Yeah, you just look like you need a good Really, Senna? Coming from you, that's harsh. What the snuff is with you two? Interesting. Very interesting. What kind of response is that exactly? Is it limited only to Mr. Lands, or... Oh, I can't just stand here idling. I need to research for my next test. What? Hold on. Oi, come back! Oh, my apologies. My eagerness took a hold of me once again. I hope you will cooperate with me again soon, Mr. Lands. I expect great things from you. Oh. Mostly of an ecological... Dude! Oh, okay, sure. You can count on me. Just let me know whenever you need me. Indeed. I hoped you might say that. Well then, that's all from me. Well. You hear that, Noah? He expects great things from me. Yeah, I heard. Man, it's great being a mentor. Agreed, Uni. Agreed. Alright, that's enough of Gamma for the moment. I do need to press further ahead with this in order to eventually attend to business elsewhere. Well, in order to... Let me figure out the exact requirements. Let's see, where's Teach? Complete extracurricular lesson. So presumably that's a specific one over there. Actually, I may as well talk to you real quick. How are you doing, Teach? With your... as the frame rate drops as I approach you. Have you gotten used to your teaching role yet? Yes, and thank you very much for your guidance. It's a great experience for us too. That's good to hear. That the teacher also benefits is a hallmark of ideal education, I think. The new recruits should see it as a happy opportunity to make the best of the new situation too, with any luck. Real quick though, am I gonna have to wait for more, or... It's already ready. We'll at least claim it then. Teacher Mio. Student, lottery number 0020, Kiri. Alright, we'll check out what chat keeps pressing me about regarding Kamaravi and then check it out. Commander Teach is a very thoughtful gentleman, unlike some who love to obsess over increasing the flame clock rank. As you know, his real strengths lie in how he calmly thinks about the larger context, and sees things for what they truly are. Without a shadow of a doubt, he is the standard to which all those who call themselves commanders should aspire to. How are you doing now? Were you close with Niklan? I wouldn't call us close. He just kept poking his nose into my business. He was someone even that shy girl Shun could talk to comfortably though. You know, a genuinely decent guy. But he went and left us in the end, leaving his dear Shun behind. Ah.
I see some relations have changed.
Still more. I wonder, have you lords ever been subjected to Namuki's research too? Sometimes, yes. He gives us regular physical exams. He makes us run 100 laps around the colony, get in an ice bath, hang upside down from our feet, stuff like that. Can that even be called research? I can't believe he'd go along with all that.
I see some relations have changed.
Indeed. Well, either way. Well, while we're here... Oop, someone to talk to. Hang on. Oh, right, Kiri. Oh, Lance, thank you for going along with Namuki. Huh? Why the thanks? It's no problem. I'm good at pushing my body. Despite his strangeness, you have quite a high opinion of him, don't you, Kiri? Yeah, Namuki is super brainy. He knows way more than I do. I want to support him in whatever he wants to do. It's only fair after everything he does to help me.
I see some
Fair
relations
enough.
have changed.
Alright, We may as well get that discussion underway then
Let's
now,
make the most of our break, guys.
since we already have to stop by for food.
I think we need to discuss this.
I was confused as to why Mimi hasn't had any teaching requests so far. But it turns out they're all pulling names out of a sparking hat to decide who gets to. Why would they do that? Well, it's not surprising. They all idolize you, especially Mio. Really? I'm not sure that's true. Yes, it is Mimi. The kid probably turned it into a lottery to make sure things didn't get out of hand. It'd be no laughing matter if a brawl broke out over who gets to be taught by you. You're exaggerating there, Tyon. It looks like the lucky winner of your magnificent teachings was that chick Kiri. Apparently so. I wonder what I should teach her, though. How about how to read maps? She's useless with directions. She already did the training for it dozens of times. Wow, she's more geographically challenged than I thought. Well, first I'll just ask her what she wants to do. Then I'll decide. Alright, that gets a simple thread to pull on. Very well. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, the whole point here was to get some grub. Crap.
We could do with
Hang
some
on.
food.
Give me a moment. Alright, gold boost isn't super important, but hey.
I'll start, shall I?
This has me raring to go.
Alrighty.
Let's bounce.
At this point, let's see. First trap Camaravian,
I'm eager to get out there.
and then you want me to stop by Colony Omega, as well as the place where Camaravi fell. So, step 1, Omega. Okay, so what lies within, I wonder? Besides reminiscence, anyway. Probably just a bit of dialogue, given what...
Perhaps we should pay a visit to the lab. There might still be something hidden there.
Interesting. Kind of stuff, though. Am I allowed in now? I am.
What is this place? And is that a cradle?
Wait, Ethel, when did you get here?
I remember this room. Anything you want to tell us, Camaravi? This is where I awoke. Met Miyabi and the others.
So that means that cradle is...
It is no simple cradle. Fitted inside is a device which matures a life to a state close to homecoming.
That makes sense. So that's what Y used when reviving Mwamba and the others.
Camaravi, is that cradle still usable?
Why would you want to, though?
The installation works, just barely. Why do you ask such a thing?
There's my question.
Ethel, you're not thinking...
Our enemies are supernatural beings. Monsters who use human lives for fodder. You can all fight against them, but me, as I am now, I'm barely able to protect myself. All I can really do is hang back and watch, so as not to be a hindrance.
Okay, fair enough.
But, suppose I was to use this cradle.
Ethel, you don't have anything to prove.
As far as the choices available to you go, you could also return to the city and live a peaceful life. And yet you're saying you want to throw your body back under war's grindstone and spend your life fighting. But then, you were ever thus.
You're starting to remember now?
By the time you speak your mind, your body and soul are long ready. I think you should do as you wish.
Kamaravi, are you sure it's fine? To embroil her in what's ultimately our fight?
Ethel's path should be hers to choose. I'm certain her resolve is firm. If she wished for a life of peace, she would not have followed us this far.
I mean, you are here at Omega, so I guess that makes a degree of sense, but still.
The way must have been inside her all along.
I suppose that's true, yes. But still...
I am anxious about the results, same as you. Nevertheless, as a devoted follower of none other but the warrior's way myself, I wish to respect the will and resolve of one who has chosen the same path. I believe Ethel's freedom is hers to do with as she wishes.
Thank you, Kamaravi.
At the same time, I am of course not in a position to decide such things myself. We have conveyed to you our desire. Would you tell us your opinion in turn?
Well, what should we do?
Am I being given the choice? Huh. I'm assuming I'll eventually have to do this in order to proceed, and I know that this is a requirement. I guess the first question is... Personally, I would say no. Live what life you can, mature as you are, without necessarily being foisted to a position where you may be ill-equipped to deal with it, or may have all your memories rushing back. I, as Dr. J, would say no, but at the same time, video games. Given, well, how would they act? Honestly, they would have no concept of anything but the fight. And if Ethel is truly certain, I don't think they would deny her. And the outfit changed with, huh? Of course.
How are you feeling, Ethel?
Oh, never better. I mean that literally. It's as though new strength is welling up inside of me. This way I'll be able to fight by your side too. You have my thanks.
Huh.
What's wrong, Kamaravi?
Silvercoat.
Oh.
They're starting to remember, huh?
Silvercoat? What does that mean?
I'm not sure. When I saw you just now, the word simply came to me. As though something was guiding me. What in the world? This sensation. From where did it spring?
Kamaravi, I can explain.
Should
what we
you,
should
though?
be thinking about now is the future.
There you go. There's the spin.
What we can achieve in unison, no?
Huh.
I said I could be your eyes. That has not changed. Just as you showed me the way before, let me now be your guide.
You are right. You can see that which I cannot, indeed. I wanted to live life true to myself, but the answer is still not clear. But perhaps
By working together with you.
Let's search for the answer hand in hand, Kamaravi. With unity between us, nothing can be impossible.
No pressure then. We'll see where that leads in their ascension quests, I suppose. Oh? Huh. Not gonna make me do anything special for Kamaravi, huh? Gonna make me... Oh, not even gonna make me do anything fancy for you, huh?
I see some relations have
Fascinating.
changed.
Is there no ascension quest for them then? Guess not. Alrighty then. I guess we'll just have to see if they end up being relevant to anything. Okay. So, I think you also said that I should take these two... Well, should at least take Kamaravi over there. Let's see, it would be... right outside here, right? Oh wait, that's the lower level. Would be this way. If you say no, I believe you change your mind. I figured that they'd force me into that direction eventually, given gameplay given the whole gameplay shtick. And it does make sense that Ethel would make that choice, given what we know about her, but still. Anything special, Kamaravi? Or do I have to wait till later? Although I suppose these two wouldn't necessarily have any meaning to you given the circumstances. Actually, can I take that unique now?
I will not pursue the shadows of the past any longer. Right, Ethel?
I can't take on that unique now. I ran right past you the first time. You know what? Since I want to show this place off to Ethel at some point anyway. Alright, let's beat it up.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
I've got our backs.
Bam! Oh, jeez! What was the sudden damage? Well, the sudden damage output. Jeez. Maybe I should have kept Valdi in play. Damn. I'm a some AoE. Oh, nice. Oh, weren't able to set anything else up? Crap. Ethel says nothing here. Either way. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, resisted that, huh? Damn. Well, at least you can't damage Senna and Lance while they're in that mode. Everybody else is off to the side. Ooh, Daze, nice. Ooh, nice. Looks like Uni was able to throw Burst out. Very nice. On the ground with you. Actually, yeah, Molly would have been excellent against this guy, wouldn't he? Alright, set up regen for a bunch of people. Oh, jeez. Seems like I should get regen for Senna at some point. Preferably before she ends up mulched. Speaking of which... Oh, wait, why did we disengage? Stop that. That's gonna hurt for a while. Okay. Let the healer heal, since I'm terrible at it, apparently. Yeah. Not quite able to land it, huh? Oh wait, that wasn't a topple move. This is the topple move! Oh, nice. Get him. Come on, get him, Lance. Or Tyon, that works too. Nice. Alright, so you're gonna be enraged from that. Given your level, I think I can get away with a chain attack here. May even be able to finish it finish it off outright. Okay, yeah, reduce physical defense. We've got Ethel right there, so that should be helpful. Alright, start with this. And of course, break fails to land. Let's see. Huh. Is that on top of or replacing the opener? Probably just replacing. Well, we can throw you in later. For now... Alright, that should do to set things up there. Okay. Let's keep things simple otherwise. Go with this. That'll do. Alright, decent damage. Alright, so Mio's the one brought back in. Let's go with this. Alright, we'll let Ethel lead off. Okay, it's a replacement. Fair enough. Actually, because this is an attacker, I can use that. Let's see if my assessment is correct. Yes! Oh wait, oh my god, just barely not. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself for that for a while. Ugh. Okay, that gives me something to work with. Ooh, perfect. Alright, let's see if I can set this up properly. Probably not given the circumstances, but we'll find out. I really should do something other than that, but hey. Okay, let's see if you can do enough damage. Probably not. Nope. Crap, that ended poorly. Well, I horrifically misplayed this. Oh my gosh, look at all that damage. I could have done so much if I weren't a moron with this chain attack. No matter. Well, at least we did a lot of damage. Ah, shoot, wrong direction and make use of that. Fine, don't let me land that properly. Wait, you're technically behind it? No wonder why you're not landing stuff. Stand over here. Actually, I don't think I've heard the theme play for this. Oh jeez, they knocked me down completely? Damn. There we go. I wonder what ability I'll get from you. Guess we'll find out. Oh, I managed to land that. Nice, Noah. There we go. Alright, piercing laser, huh? What that do? Okay. Now, what that do? Arts. Piercing laser. Use damage dealt for each art with depleted reach. Ooh, that's fascinating. Huh. Probably more useful than poison spray too. Very nice. And sumo press got improved, presumably? Nice. Alrighty. And there's chat making fun of me for the chain attack, as always. Okay. So, given what the time is, there's one last thing I want to see to before the end of the night. So let me just move things over there real quick. Give me 1 second. I heard meowing. Still a dude outside? Yes, there is. Hi, Cheeto. I'll leave my door slightly ajar. We'll see if he comes in. I heard him meowing earlier. I think he was messing with the Statesman, too. That run animation looked a little weird on that Armu, but never mind me. And there's the Chico, right on schedule. English, dude. Alrighty. Who would make the most sense to throw in? Alright, I think here's what I'll try.
Leave the enemies to me.
You should have a decent number of options. Oh right, you're getting... Actually, wait, if you get Tri-Slash... I'm trying to think of what I can do.
I'll protect you.
Although, actually...
Leave the enemies to me.
Get Tri-Slash and Mighty Beats. That allows you to at least start things out. Yeah, this should be fun. Then... yeah, this should work.
I'm your guy. All under control.
For now, anyway. So, is there anything I need to see to from chat? Let's see... Remember when Dee said dreams are fragments of memories from past lives that were not fully scrambled? Well, not fully scrubbed away when reborn. This is similar. I could guess that, but still.
Choose whichever challenge tickles friends' fancy.
Alright. So, level restriction to 50, number of stages 50. Chances of events and whimsy, huh? Alrighty. Let's see if we're properly armed for this. Now that we have access to every hero, unless something gets thrown at me after future redeemed. Let's take a look. Alright. As expected, pretty easy pickings to start with. So, you know what? Topple would be good. So, actually, I've got 2 characters who can inflict Topple now, and I don't believe I can. So, Kamarabi, I think, makes the most sense. We'll start with him.
I'm eager to get out there.
This is 2 attackers, so this could be risky, but we'll see what happens, right? Nice and quick. Now. We already have Break as part of what I gave Noah, so I think we'll go with Fiona so that we can get at least a measure of healing, because I'm pretty sure you have regen fields, which are real damn useful. And the constant buffs will also be really useful, so I think that makes the most sense as a starting hero. Now, ooh, you have one of these for free, huh? Okay. Boost healing power greatly. Duration of all combo reactions and boost attack. Let's go with this to start with. I don't know if it'll affect regen fields, but I guess we'll find out, won't we?
No other way, then we go all out.
They're doing different... interesting to see that they're doing different fields for intermediate as opposed to what they were doing for normal. Alright, let's see. So I can either go for burst, or I can go for a tank. Although, Teach as a healer would be useful. But I think having a second way to inflict topple would probably be more useful at this point.
At your service.
We'll go with this.
So it begins.
We'll risk not getting a second healer. Down you go. Who next? Oh, you tease. Oh well, let's build up to 5,000.
If there's no other way,
Unless there's something real damn good that shows up, but till then. Rude, sir! I haven't fought any of you creatures before, whatever the hell you are. There we go. You tease, game! Oh. That has its use. But if you keep throwing heroes at me, clearly I need to save up for that.
fight with focus. Let us cross blades one last time.
Alright, knock this guy out. Down you go. Alright. Don't need that just yet. I don't think I'll get enough to be worth upgrading healing power yet. Huh. 4 meters is actually pretty sizable, but that could end up hurting as much as helping. Let's hold off for now.
Fight with focus. We'll get you.
Alright. That should knock out... Very close to knocking out 2 of them.
I see you.
There we go. Oh, and of course, now that I have what I need built up, you're not going to throw anything at me, right? Well, I've already got 2 attackers, so that's a 30%... Well, That's actually sizable. I'll take the risk on that.
If there's no other way, then we go all out. We'll get you. Celestial strike.
You gonna actually shoot at him? Huh. You inflicted break on Fiona. Well, at least it didn't throw another hero at me. Let's see what else we got.
This will be a challenge.
Oh shoot, already in boss mode? And I got their attention. Oh. Ah! Got interrupted before the break didn't take. Yeah, I think I'm doing a bit too much damage. Oh jeez. Okay, at least we got that going for us. There we go. Actually. Alright, what do I want to bolster? That's a... well, I don't trust that. I don't think I'd lean into curses enough for that to be useful. Not at only 50 stages. I should try some of those shuffle tickets so I can make use of them, shouldn't I? An event may occur at the start of the stage. Events can have all sorts of positive or negative effects, from rare enemy spawns to extra enemy reinforcements. Sometimes the Archsage's whimsy will trigger when you finish shopping, and be forced to choose between 2 options, which will confer one of many possible effects. You can also use the shuffle ticket to change up the options. Okay. We'll see what those entail, I suppose. Alright, get them off of you. Nice. Ooh, a way to inflict launch? Yes, please.
I go wherever you go.
Oh, that is excellent. I think we're in very good shape now. I don't think I need the Nopalm Watch just yet.
Let's get conquering, ladies and gents.
Alright, the only concern right now is whether or not I'll have enough healing for everybody, although regen field should allow me to deal with that. For the most part, anyway. Maybe I should have directed Break at that guy, though they fell quickly regardless. Alright, let's see. Now let's not shake things up just yet. Let's once again build up enough to where I can get a hero if need be. Alright, off of me, please. There you go. Is that a taunt move? Yes, I'm aware of the Nopalm gauge. I'm watching it. Down you go. Not quite enough for a hero, huh? An attack boost would be welcome, though. Do I take the risk? No, we're burning through them fast enough right now. We won't take the risk. Don't forget to re-roll the shop. I am aware. But I want to make sure I have enough for a hero first. Huh, that was awfully delayed in confirming the break. Alright, now I can go hitting the shuffle a bunch. Huh. Alright, let's at least get a Nopalm Watch refill so that we're fine and dandy there. Now... I don't know if I'll have enough for what I'm looking for if I take that. Maybe I will actually looking at that. Oh jeez. Didn't expect to be found. Alright, that knocks one of them out. Down you go. Yeah, looks like I would have been able to afford it. And of course, now you're not giving me what I'm looking for, but let's take the risk.
If there's no other way, then we go all out.
There we go. Rude. Down you go. Huh. Another way to inflict smash, huh? I don't know if I need another attacker specifically, though. What emblems do I have right now? Huh. There would be some utility in that, although I do worry about... Well... Do I go for Ethel now, or do I try and re-roll to get a healing hero? Decisions. We're only in stage 16. So I think I can get away with this? How useful would bleed be in a boss fight, though? Do I re-roll this? Let's go with it.
Ready for duty.
I want to take the risk.
You'll get everything I've got.
Oh yeah, we're shredding him quickly. Well, a little more quickly now. There we are. Alright, no need to shuffle given how little currency I have right now.
We go all out. Are you ready to die?
I'm not entirely sure it knew what that was. Down you go. Of course. Well, to be fair, I'm looking for a healer right now, but still. Max depletion bonus, so... Yeah, given how I tend to play, I'll take it. I can delay getting a I can delay getting a healer for a little bit, I think. Also, that is a really old sound effect for the spiders there when they die. Oh, you cheese! Uh-oh. Okay, no, we are not playing this. Boom! Oh, jeez. I think I went a bit overboard, boys. But frankly, if there was ever a time to use that, it was then and there. Holy crap, that was amazing. Yeah, I'd say that was worth it. Holy crap. Huh, I can actually take advantage of that, can't I? Huh. Do it. Yeah. Oh, that was glorious. Oh, that was beautiful. Lucky monsters, huh? Oh, stop it. I was trying to get Aggro off of me. Jerk. There we go. That seems too situational. If I had Eno, that might be worth. Ooh. Huh. You aren't a primary healer, but you are a healer, so I'll take it.
I'm fully equipped for action.
Alright, we'll go with it.
To the tools of the trade. Demon Heavenly Spear! From your butt!
Oh jeez, when did Fiona take all the damage? Alright. I need to remember I'm the primary one that can inflict break and whatnot. I should be mindful of that. Well, now that I can spend all my money more freely. Now let's not hit that yet, just yet. Archsage's whimsy, huh? Hopefully I'll be able to afford that.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm taking all the damage. Let's chain attack this.
Let's change it up. We could try a different approach.
How's this for a plan? I've got an idea. How's this for a plan?
That's the way.
There we go. One way to guarantee the kill, right? And then just in case the others survive, we can start setting up buffs and whatnot to hand around. Oh, actually, that might be good to hit in the long run. Yeah, it's fine. Bam. Alright, so Kamarabi comes back in.
I have an idea. Follow my lead. All right.
Let's see. Oh good, that had some AoE to it. Oh jeez, I didn't expect you to knock it out immediately. Kill! Let's see. That gonna be overkill, or do I get to throw in... Yeah, that'll do. Probably should have done the AoE hit, but still. Whoa. And that one's still standing, huh? Alright, that's one way to get past a horde of tough enemies. Now. I've got the Kavesi, let's go for it. Again. Common rarity. Let's go with this. I'll probably need it after all that.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
And then get the aggro off. Oh my gosh. Before I could even dispel the aggro too, that's the annoying part. Alrighty. Yeah, let's go with it. Yeah, just to give us more time to set stuff up. I'll take it. There we go. Cool. Okay, what new? Slows recharge. It's only a 10% boost, but that is auto attack damage, so that's not the most useful. Let's hold off.
Keep your heads or lose them. We'll make it out of this together, I swear.
Ah, damn. I think I got the 2 healers then, huh? Not the strongest healers in the game, to be fair, but still, useful. Phew. You know what? Agility. Yes, please. Agility now. No. Let's try this out.
Keep your heads or lose them. Do you really think you can kill me?
Yes, I think they do think they can kill you. Okay, kill that one quickly. Ow! Okay, get to the regen heal. There we are. Alright, manageable. Anything good? Someone's having fun. Okay, what should I mess with? So we can either improve what we got, or... Yeah, there aren't too many cases where that's happening, so let's go with this. That should be fine. Leave a little bit for anything novel that comes in the next set. Ow! I think I'm doing a bit too much damage, boys. I really should not be drawing so much aggro. Also, how is Ashira taking so many hits? I guess it's a sign that she's doing her job, but still, if we're getting this much AoE... Okay, I'm starting to be nervous about this. Well, we are fighting enemies that are 8 levels higher than us, so I think it is going to start making the difference. Okay, this is gonna start getting serious, huh? Yeah, augment the agility immediately. What's more important, landing the debuffs or having them last for a bit? Honestly, I think this makes the most sense to go for. Let's just go all out.
Don't lose focus.
Alright, that should be fine. Okay, is one of them... Alright, we need to focus our efforts if these guys are healing like I expect. Okay, you're buffed. Actually, I should have held off on the break. There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Phew. This is starting to get real dangerous, actually. You know what? This could actually help us in what we're currently dealing with, so we'll take it, actually. I'm feeling I'm feeling like living dangerously, so we'll go with this.
It'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
We'll make a hype of this together, I swear. Solid silver.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Apple got knocked down. Well, in an emergency... Actually, I've got multiple launch charges, so I may as well, right? And then, land the smash attack, damn it. Not a time. I am disappointed in myself. Oh, jeez. Since when did you do that? Jeez. I think there's more important things to worry about than the smash, to be fair. Okay, I don't think I'm winning this. Alright, I think I can go one more round without the Nopalm Watch, but I'm starting to push my luck. First attack mods from Numbness Roost 2. So, what do I have as far as attack mods? what is considered my score right now. Is it... So, is my score considered the number that I have available at any point? Well, is that just from holding on to score? Yeah, let's not push our luck. Fair enough, Chad.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus. We can deal with the other cup.
Intermediate. Oh my gosh! How is Fiona already on the ground? Holy crap. Alright, this one's the most beat up. Ah, damn. Maybe I should have gone for extra auto attack stuff. Phew. This is gonna get... Maybe I should have gone for the extra damage whenever you get knocked over. Let's get both. Why not? That should be fun.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Could be a good battle. Let's take it on.
Could be. I'm not convinced it will be. Alright, at this point I better take advantage of anything I can. Which probably includes this chain attack, honestly. Okay. Let's see, There we go. There's some proper healing. And then... Actually... Ah, close. Should have gone Ashira. Oh, actually, I could make use of that. Alright, try inflicting break to start with. Or just kill everyone, I guess. Holy crap. I guess that works. Yeah, just kill everyone, why not? Why not? Just kill everyone. Why not? Do it again! So dumb! Oh my gosh! That'll do. Okay. Honestly? No, that one doesn't help us. Are there even that many characters that applies to, I wonder? Ah, well. So, which of these do I want? Unless I want a shuffle ticket. But these look like they'd be useful, it's just a matter of which. This would probably give more help. So we'll go with that. Alright, I'm curious. If I can shuffle that item, that may have some benefit to it.
Don't lose focus.
Alright, knock this one out. Should knock out two of them, I think, actually. Alright. That was more manageable. Ooh, yes please.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Launch charge unusable, huh? Against enemies that are tough as well, huh? Turned around just in time for me to wail on you, huh? I'm about to die. Yeah, get over to your healers. You know, Kamarami doesn't fall too quickly.
I'll be right with you. Nothing good comes of it.
Oh jeez, I'm on the ground again? Damn. At least Masha and Fiona have been able to stay on their feet. Even if the rest of us haven't. Focus up! Okay, that was really dangerous. Holy crap. No, this isn't looking good. Ow. That sucked. Yes, please. Anything good? Right as I burn a bunch of money, huh? Nah, I just recovered the Nopalm watch. That's fine.
Keep your heads or lose them.
Stand firm. If you run, we just get scarier. Silver cyclone!
Out of the way! I lost her attention.
Go! Stone! Yes, all right. No need to make a scene.
I lost her attention.
Down you go. I haven't used this ability since I started this, have I? Have I been forgetting to? Or has it just not had an opportunity to come up? Yeah, it could be either one, to be fair. Ooh. Although, launch charge is probably more useful long-term than break resist.
Stand firm.
And since that we've maxed it out, may as well hit with this then, right? Yeah! Probably should have waited until I could hit with Mighty Beat, but hey. Down you go. Yeah, I should have waited until I could hit with Mighty Beat. Well, let's see. Guess we'll go for it.
Gotta keep up.
Indeed.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Oh dear. That's a big boy. I'd be afraid about how much damage Fiona just took. Ah, no break inflicted, huh? Almost down. Excellent. Okay, we're safe. The rest should be easy pickings, relatively speaking. Oh, that's, what am I doing? Ah, sucker. Okay. Still alive, somehow. That'll do. I don't like either of these. We'll just go this. Might mean some overlap.
Keep your heads or lose them.
We'll make it out of this together, I swear. Go, go, go! We can do it!
Thanks.
It's never will!
Is this thing just breaking me? Wouldn't surprise me given the circumstances, but still, it'd be annoying. Alright, that should be enough to knock you down. Cool. Cool. Agnes Medic, maybe I should have been taking you out earlier. Though, how's a medic gonna help a robot, to be fair, but still. I don't like these options. Better. Better.
Keep your heads or lose them. Here goes.
Ah, there's a Pepito? Oh boy. Alright, get them off your tail. Ah, not quite in front, huh? I just cannot put break on you, can I? Alright, kill them before the... Oh jeez, that knocked Ethel out in one hit? Close to it anyway. While you're turned away, knock you out. Down you go. Ooh. Is there a time limit on knocking it out? Maybe. Now, what are you? Fine. I don't know if that's the most useful to go for, but we'll try it out. Oh. Interesting. Fascinating. Oh, jeez. Well, you didn't waste time on me. Probably hang back in case there's some crazy AoE nonsense that comes out. Unless... Better idea! Boom! Oh, that only affected one? I'm disappointed. I got a couple in there. Da, suckers! Okay. I have a chance to get through this intact, I suppose. It is only a chance, though. Down you go. Phew, that was rough. Alrighty, what to bulk up? I'm not exactly stockpiling my money, so no sense worrying about that. No, I don't want to decrease max HP. I feel like I can get better than this. This is probably my best bet. We'll go with it.
This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus.
Alrighty. Alright, now get the aggro off of you before they gang up and murder you outright. Whoa! Did they AoE me into? Oh gosh, Fiona's down. Did I just lose? I think we gotta hit this in order to give us a fighting chance. Yeah, I think we just lost. Damn! That came out of nowhere. Huh. Huh.
Messed up.
Victory was Whispers' breadth away! Will it bring friends joy? Archsage sure hope so. Here is Archsage treasure. Please to receive.
Okay then. Alright, I'll take it. I think I was getting more from... I think I was getting more from getting to the end of 30 on the beginner one, but at least relative to the effort required, but still.
Next time, let's aim even higher.
You lost on normal. Yeah, I eventually did get to the end of normal, and I've run it a few times where I've hit it all the way through.
Challenges in store.
Okay. Anything worth spending on right now?
There's so much choice.
Huh. New accessories. Useful. Hopefully they'll be useful. One of these things I'll figure out what these do. Or these. At least the ending matter, I know how that works. Or I can just throw stuff into here, right? Huh. That's not an outfit I expected for Tyon. Not at all. Interesting. Didn't expect that one either. No matter. I think that'll suffice for now. Do what on hard? What are you talking about? Am I even allowed access to the gauntlet on hard at this point?
Choose whichever challenge tickles friends' fancy.
Oh, that's what you mean. Hello. Huh. Wonder if I could beat it on easy intermediate. Oh, that's a string of words I never expected to make, to be fair. At some point I'll have to go through these and be thorough, but... Check out the regular colors? Actually, yeah, those should be available given the circumstances, right? Okay, that makes more sense. Interesting. Looks like I'll have plenty to go through before too long. Yeah, I can tell it's been a while since I've thrown Ethel into the fray, hasn't it? Alrighty. I think that'll do for now. So, for next time we jump in, we'll have a couple of the Ascension quests to see to, or at least one that we're aware of, as well as something that we can use to reach an Ascension quest for Teach. Yeah. Should have plenty to worry about next week. And since we've hit the 3-hour mark, that's probably where I should call it. I'm gonna need to go back to my quote normal schedules. Well, I'll be going back to my quote normal schedule soon, so I'm gonna have to get used to all sorts of stuff. Although, I guess before I go anywhere, well, I guess while I give my ramble then. Well, there's not too much to ramble about this time anyway, so as of next week, my vacation will officially be over, so I'll get to return to a quote normal schedule for the first time in weeks, which will be interesting, as I won't be scrambling to get a video done necessarily, since there won't be any external deadline to meet as far as getting it done before the holidays are over, or anything of the sort. So to that end, I'll be curious to see how things end up timing out, because I am going to have conflicting, well, I do have conflicting objectives as far as both...
Such a pleasant fragrance.
Yeah. So, I should take you over to Colony 4, see what happens. So, later though. So we'll have all sorts to worry about as far as...
Doesn't look much different if I'm being honest.
We always knew it'd be a big job. Let's just keep plugging away at it, shall we?
But, well, alrighty.
Now, what was it we needed?
Wait, already?
Oh,
That was
give
quick.
me a break. My feathers will get all wet.
Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finished. Then... Of course. Gotta throw something else in the way. Eh? Eh? What's wrong? Doric not work? Ether supply finish! Why it happened at time like now? What's going on? Your papa need huge amount of ether to build Doric. And it looked like we not have enough ether. Construction of Doric not able to continue like this. It's impossible. Welp. I guess that'll have to be something we sort out later. At least I don't have to go hunting for materials just yet again, huh?
It's good to keep a record.
Alrighty, so, that in mind, I guess as far as the schedule is concerned, it should be interesting to try and juggle both the review channel and unscripted channel, given that I've got a video that's ready for audio editing in the former, and by the time I'm done with audio editing for that, I should have all the recording done I need for a response video on the unscripted channel. It's going to be fun juggling those two different niches, given that, well, there's no telling how much the response video was lightning in a bottle yet, so I'm not sure how much effort to throw there in the first place, but still, it's going to be I think I've plotted out how I want things to largely play out. Got everything tacked up to the wall so I can keep track of it, so should be interesting. Should be interesting to go back to something, quote, normal when I'm happy to integrate that into my schedule as well. Still, for now, I guess we'll see how it plays out. So next time we jump into so as far as this week is concerned, shouldn't be anything unusual, just the usual Xenoblade 2 stuff. I ended up having some fun with what I was editing today, though you're not going to see that this year most likely, given how things have timed out. But a bit of amusement for me to hold on to until it gets uploaded, I suppose. Well, it's uploaded, but it's going to be on private till get further along. Still, for now. Apart from that, should be relatively normal schedule. We'll have the Xenoblade 2 Let's Play stuff releasing at the usual time. And then this time next week, we'll be back to Xenoblade 3, as always. So, we'll have a couple Ascension... Well, we'll have a bunch of Ascension quests to hunt down. One that we've already got accepted that we can attend to, that I'll probably see to first thing. And from there, at some point I'll have to make time to just work on building up classes and whatnot, given how long it'll take to get everybody maxed out to 20, but... Well, get on every one, more to the point, but I suppose there's no need to rush that. I hope for React videos soon. I have an idea for that. I may as well mention it now. There is going to be a week this month where I am likely going to be absent because my birthday falls on a Saturday this month. So, and given that it's a point where the internet will officially call me old, I think I'm going to make a big deal out of this one, which means I likely won't stream that night. So, I've got a couple ideas for replacements. I'm not going to promise anything specific yet until we get further along, but still, we'll see how it plays out. For now, that'll be all from me. So, next time we jump in, we'll see what Ascension quests await. I think we'll knock out at least one of the pieces we need for the ship to take us to Origin, just to make sure we're making some progress there, since I will need access to Origin for gemcraft grinding and all that fun stuff. And I'm pretty sure if I need to progress the main story for the sake of Noah's Ascension quest anyway, may as well. What day is birthday? January 25th, so it's a few weeks away still, but there is I am likely going to not stream that day. That is my current plan, though we'll see how it works out, right? So, for now, that'll be all from me. So next time we jump in, we'll see what we can find. Till then, is there anything more I need to worry about? Yeah, it doesn't look good. So, I guess I'll get to head to bed then. And I guess, till then, thank you all for stopping by. And